Within the original research of the Index of Learning Styles, both Felder and Silverman provided some practical applications for their theory. They worked at matching the learning preference with the most effective learning and teaching techniques. Active learners. These learners really prefer some experiential learning. They love the hands-on experience. They really need essential experiences for concrete learning opportunities. You need to provide practical problem-solving opportunities. Try using some computer simulated options when you have no other option, or employ a new technology. Small group options are also good for the active learners, just as brainstorming sessions are. Also, try giving demonstrations with the option for learners to try doing something for themselves. Students with this active preference should be given the choice to interact with others and especially work within a collaborative learning environment. Think of your reflective learner kind of like those introverts. They're going to need an environment that's going to have a really good fundamental understanding of new material, but then they need time to process that information. They want to reflect, they want to think, and this makes it essential for an educator not to fill every moment of class time with information. Even filling every moment with words, just take small pauses. When you are filling every moment, it leads to an information overload for those reflective learners. So instead, give some brief intervals of time to process, especially after asking any open-ended questions or looking for an analysis. As the word visual implies, this is the type of learner that needs to see things. Try using photos, media, like films, graphs, pictograms, even demonstrations. Sometimes even a simple sketch will work. Infographics are particularly helpful for the visual learner as they're going to process each piece of that puzzle. It's going to draw in this type of a learner. So encourage them to also transfer audio information into graphics. Give them nudges to make information more visual, like doodling, adding color, or any kind of little tidbit to their notes as they are listening to information. So recall that the verbal learner is really going to excel in learning situations that are focused on hearing. Discussions, listening, explanations, they're going to get the most out of their learning through words. And this is the easiest learning personality to meet. It comes very easily for instructors. The sensing preference learns best by focusing on both facts and data. They need concrete information that deals with facts, data, experimentation, and statistics. They also really need to know where the source of the information came from. So be sure to page and paragraph everything that you share. They will tend to follow the scientific method very, very religiously. And like the visual learner, the sensor is going to want to see the data presented in a variety of ways with graphs, pictures, and even sketches. This type of learner is really going to enjoy working with some computer simulated or stimulated instruction of some kind. The intuitive learner is that abstract learner. They love theories, ideas, concepts, and even models. They're going to prefer any kind of material that's going to focus on ideas that refer to a fundamental understanding. They need inference. They like to have patterns. They like general overall views. They don't like to be hand-fed though. So giving general guidelines and then direct them to where they can find their solutions and be able to create their own model. They particularly respond to open-ended questions and analysis. Be sure to always recognize their creativity and attempts, even if it comes to some incorrect conclusions. The sequential learner is exactly that. They like to learn in sequence, methodical, linear. Their learning needs are best met through formulating processes from beginning and then to end. They like an application opportunity as well. They also need patterns to guide them through their learning. Even drilling exercises such as repetition can be valuable for them. The global learner is exactly what it seems like, global. They like to see the full picture. They are going to want to have an aerial view of their learning process. That's going to motivate them. They also need to find personal connections, and then they like analysis, synthesis, and open-ended questions to guide them through their learning process. Like the intuitive learner, it's valuable and essential to them that they really are feeling appreciated for all of their attempts at learning, even when they have an incorrect conclusion.